Martin Luther King wanted all races to, at the end of the day, to get along. He wanted equality to ring down on us all. And I come from Third Ward and went to predominantly all black schools. And then I go to the Midwest, and I'm in a culture shock at a predominantly all-white school, and had an opportunity to play football there and graduated there. A lot of first things that I did in regards to my family, saying I was the first to graduate college, and it would have been something that the legacy of Martin Luther King himself, not allowing for me to uh, think that I couldn't do it.
I remember my inception into law enforcement came as a student at the high school for law enforcement. Started an internship at the Houston Police Department, and I remember distinctly it being one of the most welcoming environments I'd ever been a part of. And for me, it really challenged the status quo of everything I knew about policing. I was a 14-year-old black kid from South Union, and so I had a very negative perception of police just in general. And the fact that I was welcomed so warmly by those people really changed my whole viewpoint of law enforcement, and I realized then that was a part of a community I wanted to be a part of.
It is important for African Americans to join police agencies because we are here to ensure that equality is applied. If you consider the other alternative that African Americans are not in law enforcement, well, we vacate any right to ensure that we are treated right as citizens.
Plenty of times I've looked on the news and I've seen how law enforcement may not be portrayed in the most positive light. And instead of allowing that to deter me and make me have bad feelings towards law enforcement, I decided if I don't like what I see, then I need to do something about it. One of the most rewarding experiences I've had here at the sheriff's office would be becoming the first woman and the first black woman to be assigned to the motorcycle unit in the history of the Harris County Sheriff's Office. I've had many female members of our Sheriff's Office family tell me how they never thought riding motors was an option for us. So it is definitely rewarding to be one of the pioneers here in our community.
I'm the office deputy here in District 3, and my job affords me the opportunity to come in contact with more citizens in the community than regular patrol deputies. And in this space, I actually value the opportunity to build up citizens within the community when they come in at their most tragic time of need. It truly just excites me to be able to empower them. And regardless of if they're a suspect or a victim, or regardless of how they treat me, I would think that I continue Martin Luther King's legacy by simply treating everyone with dignity and respect.
One of the ways I strive to continue on MLK's legacy would be to do what he represented, which is equality. I have an African-American son. I'm a mother to an African-American son, and I do believe that, I don't want him to fear police. So everyone who I encounter, I make sure that I leave a positive impact. That way, people will understand that the police are here to help you. We're not all bad, and we just try to treat everyone equal to let them know that it is okay to come to us with their problems.
I strive to live out Martin Luther King's legacy by treating everyone equally, treating people how I want to be treated. You'll be surprised on the reaction you get from someone when you show them respect or treat them how you want to be treated. I've been on many scenes and dealt with many bad people that probably didn't like the police. And after interacting with them, just kind of showing them respect, you'll be surprised on how they give that back or show you respect or even actually open up and talk to you and kind of like give you information that you need.
One of the ways I strive to live out Dr. King's legacy in my life is firstly understanding the crux of his message, which was all life has value. For me, that brings in a lot of humility because I understand that whenever I have an interaction with the public, even if they are at their most depraved state, it's humbling knowing that I'm no different than them. It's just an encounter, and they're on the other end of it.
To all young African-American boys and African-American females, if you have an opportunity to join the family, why not? Who else?